Dalawang buwan na nakalilipas matapos durugin ni WBC World Super Welterweight Champion Sebastian "The Towering Inferno" Fundora si former Unified World Welterweight Champion Keith "One-Time" Thurman via 6-round TKO. Tila hindi pa rin nakaka-move on si Thurman sa kanyang naging kabiguan. Sa pinakabagong panayam kay former champ, ipinaliwanag nito ang maling pag-awat ng referee si Thomas Taylor sa kanyang naging laban kay Fundora. Sabi ni Thurman, ano pa daw bang silbi ng pagsangga? Kung sa tuwing nakasangga siya at tinatamaan, binibigyan po ng full credit si Fundora. Batid daw ni Thurman na nais siyang tapusin ni Fundora sa laban. Pero yung moment na inawat na ng referee yung laban, yun yung eksenang walang kumonekta sa mga pinakawalang suntok ni Fundora.
What's the purpose of having a guard if I'm going to be guarded and every time he hits me, you're going to give him full credit? You know, like I could tell he was trying to stop me, right? But I posted the video, bro. He didn't land one punch. I posted it. He didn't land one punch. Okay?
At heto nga po yung eksenang tinutukoy ni Thurman. Panoorin natin. So yun po yung eksenang tinutukoy ni Thurman kung saan sinasabi niyang Fundora didn't land one punch. Dagdag pa ni Thurman, sa kanyang buong boxing career, he's never been stopped. Kaya naman ang awatin ng isang boksingero na hindi man lang bumagsak, asan daw ang signal na kailangan ng awatin ng laban.
So you're trying to stop me. I feel that. But you're nowhere near stopping me. And then you let him stop me. You know what I mean? So like he deserves zero credit right now. And you go ahead and give him extra credit. You know, I've never been stopped. And to stop a fight before this fighter has been dropped, where is the signal that this fight needs to be stopped?
Samantala sa iba pang balita, Saul Canelo Alvarez tuluyan ng isinara ang pintuan kay David Benavidez. Ani Canelo, imposible na sila maglaban ngayon ni Benavidez dahil itong si Benavidez ay pwede nang lumaban sa heavyweight. Sa super middleweight, lahat daw po ng champion ay nilabanan ni Canelo. At nagtataka nga daw po si Canelo bakit hindi nilabanan ni Benavidez yung mga nilabanan ni Canelo. Kung nagkataong champion lang daw sa super middleweight noon si Benavidez, tsak na nilabanan ni Canelo si Benavidez dahil ang goal daw po ni Canelo ay maging undisputed champion.
Right now it's just impossible. It's impossible. He can fight with the heavyweights. So when we are like both in 168, I fought every champion at the division. I say to myself, why he never fight those champion? And then if he was a champion at that point, I fight him because my goal was being undisputed. But you know, I understand why he's calling me out or they are calling me out, but it's fine.
Pero sa mga nakasubaybay talaga ng storya ni Benavidez at Canelo, September 2019 po naging WBC Super Middleweight Champion ulit si Benavidez. So kung balak talagang labanan ni Canelo si Benavidez noon, hindi siya aakyat ng light heavyweight para labanan si Sergey Kovalev. Dapat hinamon niya noon si Benavidez na kapapanalo pa lamang noong September 2019. Pero sa halipang ginawa nga po ni Canelo, pro middleweight division, umakyat siya ng light heavyweight division. Nilaktawan niya yung super middleweight division. Ang tanong, bakit niya nilaktawan yung super middleweight? Tapos the moment na natanggalan na ng belt si Benavidez sa super middleweight, tsaka pa lamang bumaba si Canelo from light heavyweight to super middleweight. Tapos may pagkakataon pa siyang labanan ulit si Benavidez noong nagpunta na siya sa PBC. Pero anong ginawa ni Canelo? Mas pinili niyang labanan at paakyatin ng timbang si Jermel Charlo. Mas pinili niyang labanan ang si Jaime Munguia. Mas pinili niyang labanan ang walang bilang na si Edgar Berlanga kaysa kay David Benavidez. Sa madaling sabi mga amigos, pag gusto maraming paraan, pero pag ayaw mas maraming dahilan. Sa hinang baraha, patunayan mo sa akin ha. Sino man ang mabunot na kalaban, di ka tatakbo ha. Sa bayan ko sa bayan, papalag ako